Joined now by Reagan Cooper, another signee and a re-signee of the Omaha Supernovas. Great to have another familiar face joining us back with the Supernovas. Reagan, how excited are you to be back with that team?
I am so excited. The moment the season ended back in May, I was like, I really hope that I get the opportunity to come back, and I did. So I'm very happy.
Yeah, what were those conversations like with the staff to get you back on the squad?
Well, I mean, honestly, it didn't take much convincing. Like after I got off the phone with John Cook, I was like, oh my gosh! First of all, I was so grateful that I was offered to come back. So after that, it didn't really take much convincing. The staff is amazing, and I mean, I had no complaints from last season, so I didn't have any reason to not return.
Yeah, and some new faces. You mentioned one of them, John Cook, being a GM and co-owner. What's it like getting to connect with him in a different way?
It's awesome. I never had the opportunity to play against his team. I never actually played Nebraska throughout my entire college career, like all 5 years. So the last time I had really had a chance to interact with him, I was really, really young and I was at a Nebraska camp. So that was like the only time I'd really gotten to interact with him. So it's so funny that like years and years and years later, now he's going to be like a part of the staff for a team that I'm playing on. Like it's mind blowing.
Yeah, that's pretty sweet. And then Luca, of course, joining as head coach. Obviously, USA Volleyball ties there. Have you gotten to connect with Luca at all yet?
Yeah, of course. He's in the gym that I've been training in here in Anaheim as the assistant coach with the men's senior national team. And so he's been around the gym, and whenever he was announced, I was like, oh, I think I've seen him around, like as I was training for Pan Am and in between Pan Am and Final Six rosters. So I got a chance to meet with him, talk to him. He's clearly very experienced. He has high-level playing and coaching experience, so I think that's going to be amazing for me, not just to play under him, but just to learn a lot and improve my skills this upcoming season.
Yeah, so Reagan, what have you been up to over this past summer in terms of volleyball?
Well, right now I'm in Anaheim, so I was training with the wide roster for the Pan Am tournament, for the USA National Team Pan Am squad, and in about 2.5 weeks, I'll be training with the wide roster for the Final Six tournament. So I've been in the USA National Team gym, just getting some good high quality reps, being able to work under very skilled, qualified coaches, and I just feel so grateful that I'm able to be here and get that experience. And that's basically been since July. I've been here just kind of training and getting better.
Yeah, I mean, building off of last season, what are those things you kind of want to grow in on or off the court?
Biggest thing for me, biggest thing is always passing, serve, receive, back row defense, those things that I wasn't as familiar with coming into pro. So I feel like I'm never going to be satisfied with my level of play there. I feel like I can always get better and learn more. So that was a big focus last season, the season before, and it's going to be my same focus this upcoming season. So yeah, that's probably my biggest focus.
Mm-hmm. Just thinking about your journey too, I mean, second year pro last year, you're now going into your third year. Just how would you encapsulate your journey and what it's taken to get you to this point? I mean, you're training in the USA gym. That's pretty amazing.
It's all been very unexpected. All I can say is like I'm so incredibly grateful. I never thought I would reach this point in my career. It's like I just feel like I'm constantly experiencing like imposter syndrome. Like I'm like, how did I get here? How am I in this gym with all these incredible players that I've looked up to all these years? And even the players that I get to play with, like the fact that I'm going to be on the same team as Morgan Hintz, like as these legends. It's a lot of like, how did I get here? But it's just I'm so grateful every day that I get to play alongside these girls and in this league and under these coaches.
Did the way last year ended and not getting in championship with Omaha kind of fuel you to want to bring back a title to Omaha?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, we were all season, we had been working towards that specific goal and we had all the pieces. And unfortunately, it didn't work out. And I mean, all it did was really fuel me for this upcoming season. That's one of the most successful seasons I've ever had in my career. So I was very grateful to have been able to play like on that pedestal at that level. So now it's like I've experienced it. So I feel like I just want to take it even further.
Yeah, and what do you think it will be like in this gym too? Obviously, you have some familiar faces, but plenty of new ones, as you've kind of had to deal with that every year. Do you feel like you've gotten better at meshing quickly with players? Because again, it's not like college where you're with those same familiar faces for 4 or 5 years.
Right. I think I have gotten better at that. Obviously, when I first joined pro, and it's not only just joining a new team all the time, it's also trades and, people moving around. And it just kind of comes with the package. And the quickest way to connect to the teammate, I think, is just playing with them. Like the moment you're actually in a game situation, you can have practices, you can get to know somebody, but when it's like a game situation, it's like, okay, we have to establish this trust right now. And so I think those game situations like ultimately form teams, because it's like, I don't know you that well, but I have to trust you right now. And then from there, it just kind of builds for the rest of the season.
I mean, the one thing we know that stays the same every year is the fan support. What have those fans
Yes.
meant to you, and just seeing CHI be filled day in and day out for those games?
It means so much. All of us put so much of ourselves and our lives into this sport, so being able to see the support from the community, it just makes it all worth it. And it makes it feel like all the work that we put in is being recognized, it's being received, it's being reciprocated. It makes it all worth it. And it's, to this day, the biggest crowd I've ever been able to play in front of. So I'm excited to play in front of them again.
Absolutely. From your perspective, too, how much has this game grown, even from the few years that you've been pro, in terms of just the viewership, how many people are talking about it, and just what you've heard around other gyms, too, with volleyball players?
It's grown so much. Like, I think having, like, a pro leagues in the U.S. has just propelled it even more. Like, the college level, I feel like it's across all forms of social media, it's just blown up. And now it's like we see these girls who are playing so well in college, and we're like, oh, where are they going to go next? And at first it was like, you never really know where they're going to go. It's all overseas. I didn't know much about overseas. But you can watch these girls go from being big time in college to them being big time at the pro level here. Like, you can see that transition. And it just engages the audience more. It engages people who maybe only watched college, didn't know anything about pro. Now they're like, now I have a reason to watch pro. Or now I know where to watch pro. I know how pro works just because it's all here. And I think it just elevates the game more and more.
All right, Reagan, well, I'll leave you on this. What are you most looking forward to being back with the Omaha Supernovas?
I mean, I don't know how to pick one thing. I would say I'm most looking forward to the community support and the fans and everyone that supports us over there. That was the number one thing for me last season. I just felt so grateful every time I got to play in CHI, and it was like, wow, like it's just, the atmosphere is amazing, and it just drew me back there. So yeah, the community.
Yeah. Well, Reagan, we can't wait to have you back in Omaha. Best of luck the rest of the summer.
Thank you so much.